guys, I'm Basanta from Smart Tech Guide. Today I'm coming with how to enable RCS chat feature on your mobile device, Android device. Basically, it's not supported in iOS device, so it's basically Android device only. In my previous video, I was discussing a little bit about what is RCS messaging, why it's important, what are its advantage or disadvantage, and another video with comparison against Apple's iMessage and WhatsApp, like third-party app for the messaging. So if you haven't watched those videos, please go ahead and watch those videos, and let's dive into today's guide. How to enable RCS on Android. If you have Google's latest phone that has latest software and features automatically posted into your device, or if you have the carrier support for the RCS feature, then you are in luck. You don't have to do a lot of tricky way, and it's pretty easy to set up using the setting itself, message setting itself. For that, you need to go to the message setting, and let me go to my mobile. Okay, I have another mobile here. This is my Android device. Over here, note that there are two messages. One is from Samsung and this one is from Google. So this is Android message. I have to go to Android message, and on the top right corner, three dots, and setting. Inside that, there is a chat feature. Once you go there, if it's not already enabled, you'll have the option to enable, and if it's already enabled, it will say connected, so you are ready to use. It's connected. I already activated, that's why it's connected and it's in green. If there are any other warning, it might be like phone verification pending, kind of those kind of warning might be there. In that case, you may need to clear your carrier service cache and try this step again. And if you don't have any issue, error or warning, then you are good. This is all, and some other setting you can think of is all the media setting, like if you go back advanced, there are multimedia download options and all these things, and there is one other option like suggestion in chat. It actually integrate Google's assistant, so it's pretty good. It suggests auto reply. You'll have option to share your location if you're talking about that, like if your friend asks for where are you, and you'll get the suggestion to share your location, kind of that. These are the features on RCS chat. So that's basically the setting. It's pretty easy if you have the device that's already eligible, or it's your carrier or Google already pushed this service to your mobile, then that's easy, you are good to go. But not every Android device has that feature as of now, because a lot of carrier doesn't allow. Even T-Mobile, I'm using T-Mobile doesn't allow, and I'm using Samsung. It's not by default Google software update. So there is little tweak involved in activating RCS. I've listed all these steps here in the slide. I'll post the important steps into the description section. Let me go through a couple of things here. First, you need a third-party activity launcher to launch RCS message flag. you can find any activity launcher, but I'm using one activity manager. I'll post one of the link, but you will find tons of activity launcher in Google Play, so you don't have to worry. Just search for activity launcher, you will find tons of. And then search for message, and under the Android message there is a set RCS flag options. Inside that you need to go to access URL. There will be around 7-8 fields that are text enable. That means you can enter text, but you just need to enter only one field at this time, and then in next step another one field with one time password. You need to enter the access URL as Google's sandbox, like RCS ACS prod US sandbox.google.com. I'll post that URL into description section. You don't have to type it by looking at this video. Once you enter access URL, force close that app, because we opened RCS flag setting of that message using backend app, so you have to force close. Once you close that, and this is again optional of optional for some of the device, and some of the device may require. If you have carrier service installed, and you may need to clear the cache from carrier service, that's an app inside your phone. So if you need that step, try to do that, but in my case it wasn't required. Once I force close and reopen using the same step from activity launcher, I get the option to enter OTP, and then once I enter OTP, it was connected. I didn't have a lot of step involved, but just in case, I mentioned here a couple of extra steps for the for clearing the cache for carrier service. Feel free to use it if necessary, and it may not necessary for all the phone devices. It depends on phone device. And then here in this case, once you enter the one-time password and apply, then you will see the option upgrade now, and you have to click on that, and then you are good. Once you, after that, you can go back to the mobile setting, just like I showed you before on the previous way of setting it, and you will see it's connected or some error or like that. If you see any error, it depends on what kind of error. For example, validation or phone verification warning, that might be there. In that case, again, clear the cache for carrier service and retry these steps, and be careful. You have to type the access URL exactly without any spelling mistake. So copy and paste it, so that's the best thing. I'll be posting that into the description section. Let me show you the activity launcher. Okay, my mobile disconnected. And second, this is my mobile. I'm going to activity launcher. This is the one I used. You can use any one, it doesn't matter. And MESS, and make sure you are using Android message on the top. The second one is Samsung message. That's not the right application. You need to go to the Android message setting. So click on the arrow on right side. Once you click that, there are tons of settings for messaging, and once you scroll down, at the end you will see set RCS flag. Once you click that, you will see all these options that I discussed before on this slide, entering access URL and all these things you will see on the RCS flag. Because it's already enabled, it won't allow me to do it again, because it goes back to the message itself. If it wasn't enabled, it will pop up with the fields, and you can enter the URL and then follow the steps I discussed before. This is how to access Android messaging on the any web browser. It may be Apple device or any other device. It may be mobile device. You can use it using web browser. For that, you need to go to the Android message, and setting on the three dot on the top corner, there is message for web. Once you click on that, you'll have option to scan the QR code, and you go to the message.google.com, messages.google.com, and then there will be one QR code. Once you scan that, um, 1 second guys, yeah, once you scan that, this is my QR code reader. It comes like that, and as soon as I paste there, now my messages are visible to website. This is my MacBook Safari, so all the messages will be visible here. That's how you can access it in any web browser. So this is it, and if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. If you need some assistant on any thing technical, let me know. Hit me on the comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible with the solutions or anything if necessary. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share my channel and my videos. You watch my video, then you'll be supporting me, and it will motivate me for the future videos also. So please watch and share my videos, subscribe and share my channel, and thank you for watching. Have a good day, good night, bye bye.